This is a day we have been waiting for, and we commit to support the implementation of many programs, many activities, many projects that go under PLEAD II.
We expect this program, which is going to run for the next 5 years, to help the population on the Isiolo.
And on behalf of the Inspector General of the National Judiciary, today we want to appreciate very much the UNODC and the team that is under PLEAD II program for including the National Police Service in the PLEAD II program.
In the name of God, the most gracious, the most merciful, all praise to you, O Lord of all worlds, the most compassionate, most merciful, Master of the day of judgment.
We thank you, God, for being our creator, our provider, and our protector in times of plenty and in times of need.
We recognize the presence of all our dignitaries who are here. I wish I could mention all of you, but I'm glad that you're all here. A round of applause for yourselves for making time and keeping time. Thank you very, very much. Also, may I request the PLEAD team to be upstanding, because without them, this project would not have been realized. We need to recognize them and give them a big round of applause. Without them, this would not have been possible. And also, special thanks to the European Union for this support.
This support, much as it was geared towards addressing COVID-19 during that challenging transitional period, it ushered us into a new era of justice supported by digital solutions and technology. And this is one of the areas that we'll continue to focus on, and we hope that it will make the entire justice sector what we all intend it to be.
We therefore welcome the implementation of PLEAD II's objective, which is to reinforce the rule of law, improve access to justice, increase efficiency and accountability in the justice system, and use of technology as an enabler of justice in Kenya. As such, we are pleased to note that the desired outcomes of the program are in tandem with the ODPP's key priority areas, notably the fight against corruption.
All right, thank you very, very much. Another round of applause. Like you heard, it's about ensuring no man is left behind. I'd like us to play a video so that you see what PLEAD I Impact was all about.
No matter where he or she is, what her status or what his status is in society, should have equal access and full confidence that justice is delivered.
Moving forward, we are looking at how best do we ensure that all the actors within the justice system are at par in one way or the other.
Some of the very innovative things that happened, you can see the list over here, and which is not exhaustive, is the alternative justice policy. This policy, I think, is the first of its sort in the whole continent, and it's supposed to draw upon alternative justice systems, which is one of the ways in which most Kenyans approach justice. And it's going to continue to be a focus of PLEAD II. The vision of the CJ when it came to making bail available, and especially to children, in which she champions. And now I believe children are entitled to free bond, free bail, and they are entitled to support through her support on Wakili wa Watoto. And we continue to be a leader through the justice sector vision in the region when it comes to issues of dealing with people who are the most vulnerable.
The idea here will be to use the PLEAD structures, but at the same time to use national institutions such as the National Council on the Administration of Justice, court user committees, and to ensure that civil societies organizations are working together with the state actors and duty bearers.
Allow me to speak to only one important milestone that I consider very dearly in the course of implementation of PLEAD I. And that is how people and institutions who consider themselves as non-traditional actors in the justice sector were able to come to the center stage and engage meaningfully in providing and improving access to justice to poor and vulnerable communities.
PLEAD II is highly ambitious, but then so is Kenya. Kenya is a rightly ambitious country that I am confident is going to continue to deliver on those ambitions. By signing the program's agreement today, I think all of us together are committing to continue and deepen that strategic alliance, an alliance that puts robust, proportionate, lawful justice reform at the center.
I undertake that the ministry will work with the stakeholders to achieve the desired outcomes.
I really want to commend this program and fully endorse it, and I hope it can lead to a more justiciable society that is corruption-free and where really justice is accrued to both men and women.
You are the ones who made PLEAD I a success. The bar is set very high for PLEAD II. We have very high expectations for this. But we are very comforted by what we have achieved in PLEAD II. So we know we can go for it and we have the tools to make it.
PLEAD II will also focus on the emerging area of green justice and reducing the environmental impacts of the justice system to ensure that our justice system is sustainable and people-owned. The future of the justice sector in Kenya indeed lies in all of us working together. Our strength lies in our unity, and the dream that we have set is achievable if we work together, because indeed it is a shared vision for all of us to have a just and equitable society. I commit my 150% support to PLEAD II. And now it is my honor and great privilege to declare that PLEAD II is formally launched.
Thank you very much. Another round of applause as we launch officially the PLEAD II, and you can focus your cameras over there.
Digitalization is very key to us, and we look forward to partnering with the UNODC and the PLEAD II program so that we can champion this for.
Because on matters integrity is important because we are removing the human agency. So that then if you deal with an app, for example, or online platform, you don't need more, doesn't need to be there for you to bribe him or her.
So we'll jump into the next session, which is the panel discussion.
Digitization is critical in the fight against corruption.
You cannot talk about digitalization without making reference to the uadilifu case management system, which is a system developed by the ODPP. Using this system, which is called uadilifu, we are able to tell what has transpired in court at the comfort of our offices.
All of us, we can agree that this kind of system that is in place has really helped in terms of fighting this contact with people, and by and large helping to minimize the corrupt deals that perhaps we would have seen if there is engagement with human people.
When you have information, you have to protect the holder of that information. Therefore, technology becomes an important tool to use to protect the identity of the information holder.
How sure are we that people will not tap into them and alter this material? So should we be looking at digitization or more on trying to work on ourselves as the personnel and as Kenyans?
Arrests take place even before investigations. What are you doing with the police to be able to digitize their systems, especially in the investigations?
Government best in sensitizing the community, let them be aware of the availability of these tools, of these structures, so that when it's time to utilize it, then they are able to utilize it and they are available to them each and every time.
The uadilifu case management system is being used in the whole of Nairobi.
Even the system itself will be updated to a way where it can actually be able to share updates with you, either through SMS or any other way.
And that brings to an end the official launch of PLEAD II.